Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back here to another tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at a pumpkin and melon farm. This one is going to be completely automatic and AFKable, so you guys can just build it, set it, and forget it. Pretty much the way we like to do it around here. So if you do find this helpful, don't forget that like button and subscribe for me. And yeah, I suppose let's just get into the resources that we need. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. We're going to get 40 pistons, 40 observers, and 40 pumpkin seeds. We're going to need one slab of any kind, doesn't matter what make. We can go ahead and get 34 powered rails, 2 hoppers, 54 regular rails with a minecart hopper, of course, a water bucket, 40 redstone dust, 11 redstone torches, a glowstone. We can also use shroom light or something like that if you wanted. This is probably the easiest to get. We get 128 temporary blocks. Now you will get some dirt from digging this up, so don't worry too much about that. And then we're going to need 2 chests as well. So let's go ahead and grab out all of our materials we need. Okay, so let's go ahead and start in this corner here, and let's go dig out a 9 by 10 area. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to come across 8 blocks to be 9 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can go ahead and take this all the way up and box it in. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and dig down an extra layer and clear out this layer as well. So from here, just go ahead and find out where you want to go ahead and get your chest from. So I'm going to do mine on this side here. I'm going to dig out a little 2x2 area just there. I'm going to dig out these 2 blocks here as well. So this here is going to be where our double chest goes. So we can come and put that on just like so. And then we can go ahead and connect our hoppers to the back of this chest holding shift so we can click into it. If you guys want to test that it's working, just go ahead and drop out a couple of pieces of dirt and you'll see them in the chest. Okay, so now from here come in 5 places from this corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want to dig down a little 2x1 area as well. We can grab out our redstone torches and place them all the way down in this bottom path, and then we can go ahead and cover this back up. Now this corner here, we're going to come up 3 places from the corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to dig down here on the 5th one as well. We can place 1 single torch there, and then we can go ahead and cover that up. Now with our rail here, we're going to go ahead and place 3 regular rails with 3 powered rails, and then we can go ahead and just leave it on the end just there. And then from this corner, we're going to go ahead and bring it up 2 more places with 4 powered rails. We then want to add this 5 long, so go up 3 and then come across 2. Then we go ahead and add our 3 powered rails, and then we want to loop this around until we meet the middle again, and then we can do 3 powered, loop around, and we just want to go ahead and repeat this all the way down. There we go, that should be all connected up and powered. Then you just go ahead and add your minecart with a hopper on there, and it should go cruising along as well. Now that's all done, we can go ahead and bury this up. And while you guys are doing that, I would mark out your corner blocks as well, just make things a little easier for us later on. So at the moment we have a 10 by 9 area marked out. What I recommend you guys doing, so it all works out nicely, is we go ahead and move these blocks up by 1, so it becomes a 9 by 9 area. Now from here you can go ahead and bring this across, so count 4 blocks across, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from here we can go ahead and place our break this block just here, so it should be in the center, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the center here, just go ahead and place your slab on the bottom section and add our water bucket to this top area. Don't add it to the slab, otherwise it's going to flood your rails, so make sure you add it to that top section just there, and then we can go ahead and place our glowstone on top of that as well. So this way it'll keep it all lit up and we don't have to worry about any mobs potentially spawning in this middle section, and that bit of water there will make all this farmland work very well. Next time you're going to go ahead and get your hoe, and we can start mapping out kind of like a checkboard pattern. So just every other one on the diagonals and everything, you just want to go ahead and hoe it up so it all works out in this nice pattern, and then we can go ahead and plant our crops there. If you make a mistake like this, all you have to do is simply jump up and down on it, and it will turn it back into a regular dirt block. There we go. So from here we can go ahead and plant our seeds. So you can use pumpkin or melon, so I'm going to make a melon farm for this time, seeing as I already have a pumpkin farm. So either one you want, you can use either seed, it doesn't matter. they both grow in the same fashion. So just go ahead and plant in all your seeds. And from this corner block, come up 2 more places, and then we're going to go ahead and fill out a whole layer here. Okay, so now we can come underneath here, and on every block that doesn't have a seed, you want to make a piston facing down. So the easiest way I can do this is once you get the line, just go across and then get it into every other block, so you don't have to keep looking at the ground, the floor. Just figure out the first block, and then from there everything becomes much easier. So obviously on the second line we want to make it opposite to the first line, and then we just simply do this all the way along until we're done. Okay, so now we have that done, we can go ahead and get rid of all these dirt blocks. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and in all these empty places, go ahead and place in our observer facing down. So we want the redstone up to the top. So the easiest way to do that is just to click on top of your seed with a shift click so you don't fall off onto them, and it's going to place them in the right spot. So that's the easiest way to do it. Just go ahead and look down at the dirt/seeds and just go ahead and click it on them. And there we go, it should look something like that. Obviously we don't want over top of our glowstone because it wouldn't do anything. Then we go ahead and just place our redstone on top of the back of the observers, just like so. On every one, don't worry about the pistons, it only needs to be on top of the observers. And now from here, the last step is you're just going to have to go ahead and place a ring around the outside of the area. It can be with glass, it can be with any kind of block that you want. I just like the glass because it allows you to see what's happening inside. This will just stop the watermelon or pumpkins from growing to the outside. They'll only grow in these inside areas. So from here we can pretty much finish everything up, and that is everything done. So we don't need to worry about anything else. You can decorate this however you guys like. You can make a pumpkin out of it, or you can make a melon out of it. It's really up to you guys what you want to do, but as you guys can see in here is all of our resources and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the time just here so you guys can see everything growing in here, and obviously the observer is picking up the plants grow, so it sends a signal to the pistons. We're just going to wait for them to grow, and once it grows fully it's going to actually break the melons up for us. So they should happening very shortly. There we go, we can start seeing some melons being destroyed over here. There we go, I'll turn it down a little bit for you guys and you guys can see slowly. So over here we have a couple of pumpkins being broken up, and over here we have our melons. So everything gets picked up by our rail system down the bottom and gets deposited as well. So obviously this is still sped up 10 times, so a random the 3 tick speed is what we're used to, but it's gonna get you a fair bit of pumpkin and melons as well. So there we have it guys, the automated pumpkin and melon farm is complete. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this one at all, don't forget that like button, subscribe with the notification. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Either I or someone else will try and get back to you as quickly as possible, and hopefully it all works out for you, and enjoy your pumpkins and melons. Later.